Welcome back to more fun. Just transferring some beans from wagon to wagon today. We're hoping to find somebody to roast them for this, so we're not selling the beans to buy back the meal and then spending $3 extra compared to what we get just for the beans. Plus we lose the oil just so we can feed them to the cattle. The search has gotten a little better. We found someone who's maybe only an hour and a half or 2 hours away, rather than across the state. So here goes our transfer action. We took our lovely transfer auger. We've been using it in one of the grain bins. Pulled it out, got it set up here. We don't have wheels for it, so we made our own our own holding structure with the bucket loader. It works as long as the valves don't sink too quickly. But I gotta get up there to get this first bucket.
Dirty stuff come out?
Not really, because it's probably all on the bottom of the auger. It's gonna all be mixed in. It's not quick, but it sure beats doing it by hand. Try to get this wagon and the wagon in the barn over there totally full. Yeah. It's not a quick pace. Yeah, this could probably take us, so you see how slow they're coming out of the wagon down there. Oh, it could probably take us, I don't know, probably an hour or so. There was only 80 bushel in the other wagon. It's not too much. If those other two grain bins behind us had a floor in them or had a functioning auger, we could put the beans in there. And that might be one of my projects this winter, to get them functional. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see what happens. Well, take us a while to get this, but you guys get the idea. I'll see you later. Make sure you subscribe, keep up with the fun. This may not be the most exciting thing we're doing, but there's always more interesting things to come. I love the front bumpers on this Ford. Well, it's a full wagon and a little bit of slick concrete. Call this guy short and wide because it's a short wagon that's super wide. Kind of like Short Round from the Jackie Chan movie. Or wait, no, that's not Jackie Chan. I'll pick a different action hero. Indiana Jones. Jeez, that's rough. We need to go up some more. We're a little close. Well, this wagon is wider, all right. I think that's about the middle. Got a lot more space too. That end's really low. I think this wagon is, well, yeah, it's almost 7 foot wide. The other ones are about 6. I'm gonna let the loader. Well, actually, we can still make that.
What?
So we can still make it into our thing. So I guess.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Extension cord back. Yeah. Our slow flow. Back to raking again. Well, while we're waiting for a pile of beans here, I'll have a quick recap on yield, just for beans. I'll go someplace where it's a little quieter. Well, I had about 26 acres of beans planted this year. I wish I had a more exact yield for them. Because we're saving one wagon load of them for the cattle and for the chickens, and some of that's going to pay for the fuel I used this year, since Dad bought all the fuel. But we averaged in the upper 30s on beans on my fields. Dad, well, his beans did well. He was in the upper 30s, almost 40 also. And then my Uncle Jim's beans were about 25, but his field sits extremely wet. So that didn't go so well for him. And he knows his field's wet. We've told him his field's wet. The problem is he gets a lot of drainage coming across, I don't know, like a 50-acre field that somebody else farms. His field's only 7 acres. I think Dad had 12, 20, he probably only had about 32 acres of beans. It's not much more than me. I guess we focus more on corn. And this year I had to focus more on corn because all the fields that I took over were planted to beans last year, and they'd been beans for multiple years. So I had to break that up and start a rotation. I didn't want to do it with that much corn, but I guess the owners are lucky that I like corn that much. I like corn more than beans. Comparatively, corn yields better for us than beans. They just don't like our hard clay soil. There's not much I can do about that. I can try to add as much organic matter as I want. I've been trying to find chicken manure. The problem is that's in northern Ohio, and by the time I ship it down here, I'm not saving any money. And to be fair, right now at the lower prices, I'm trying to do anything I can to cut cost. So, quick yield recap. I averaged upper 30s, probably 36, 37, 38. I know that's a wide range, but since I didn't take them all to the elevator, I don't know exactly how many bushel that I yielded. And I know I've been watching other farmers that they've been up in the 40s. Some people get closer to 70s. They're in blacker soil areas, farther into the corn belt, probably a little farther north. Well, I got a big pile of beans waiting on me. So I'll let you ponder my yieldings and get back to work.